All right, looks like we're live. I don't know what happened to my last video. I had to delete it. I'm trying to do this live thing to see how I could get it to work right. I'm going to do this again. I'm doing a live analysis on crude oil. I noticed some good price action on Friday. I missed that move. Looking at something else. So, the price action for Friday was this on crude oil. See if this thing opens. Look at that. Look at that sell candle. Took out all these days. So I have an alert set at 62.28. If it hits that alert and prices go lower, I'm going short. Right now, I'm just going to let it retrace. Every time you get a PPS signal, the technique is to, when it activates, you wait for a retracement. So a good level will probably be that 64.18. I mean, you could put, retracement level there. You could do this if you want. From the high. This is a daily. You can see the levels. You can see the 50% is 62.5, 75%. Actually, if it goes above the 65.19, then it's void. So that's the technique also. So anywhere between that 64.98, the 50%, if it's weak, that 37.5, which is at 63.90, any level right there where you see hesitation and it starts stalling, that could probably be a good, nice little entry point. But right now, I'm on the sidelines just watching it because I want to show you cycle analysis of what I'm seeing on the crude. And then this is the 4-hour. You can see that it's just basing. It's sellers are not coming. They're coming aggressive, but the buyers are buying it. So right now, and it's kind of choppy sideways action. Below the moving average, so it's negative. Everything is red, so it's on the weaker side. Daily, on the weekly, it's still positive. Moving average is going up. Green, but look at that sell off from right up here. And on the monthly, the big picture, you can see that we got a buy signal on the monthly, and it kissed that moving average up there at 65.82. So this is what I want to show you real quick. Hopefully this is recording. I guess it's recording. I see this recording, and I got my mic unmuted. All right, so look, this is it. Elliott wave style. I'm not a pro at this. I'm just showing you what the software is showing. It's saying that we're hitting a wave 5, and we hit it on the 23rd of April. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in between this impulse, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on a daily chart, we're on a wave 5. Looking at the cycle analysis, it picked the top here. The analysis was saying that there's a low on December the 10th. It kept pushing lower, so the low actually came further up. The cycle was early, and the cycle is saying that there's a swing top on March the 29th, and you can see price action kept pushing higher. If you do this, you see the zero line right here. This is where it started getting negative. This technique doesn't always work, but it's always to look at once the cycle turns zero and it goes negative. You just look at price action, and it got really ugly in the last couple of days. So something to keep watch. The cycle in the future is saying that there's going to be a low on May 28th, and then it's gonna bottom out, and then it's gonna go high into July the 24th. The month of July is very key. I haven't done a big in-depth look at the crude, looking at all the other stuff I look at, but just looking at really quick, just loading up this chart and just looking at the cycle analysis, this is what it's saying. But you have to look at all the other stuff that's involved into this instrument. Seasonalities, what does it do in each month, all this other stuff. This is just the beginning of my research on the crude, just showing you what I'm seeing. So could this be a swing top? It could be. The cycle is pointing down all the way to May. So we'll see. Maybe it's starting now to pull. Starting to dip down. But we'll see. Now let's look at and that was the daily. Looking at the weekly. On the weekly, it's interesting too. So on the weekly, saying that it's doing a wave 4, and in theory, it should do a wave 5 going down. So it should obviously take out that wave 3 on the weekly. So we'll see. And also, it picked the top here. It said there was going to be a low on March, and the low came early in December, going all the way up, and we're here. And there it says there's a swing top somewhere around July. So remember, on the daily, there's a swing top on July. On the weekly, there's a swing top in July. And we're wave 4. So it should, next thing would be wave 5 going down, in theory. Monthly chart. Let's see. The low it said was going to be a low on January the 2018. It was kind of more in the middle. So that was a done. Nothing happened there. There was a high here, came down. So it's kind of in between the cycles. So in theory, the cycle on the monthly is saying that it's going to be a top in July, or it could be inverted, either or. But July is a hot month for crude. This is what I'm just trying to show you. July is going to be a hot month. So if we look at the daily, in theory, it should come down, make a swing low, go up on July, and then tank, because all the cycles are going down in July. So that's what I wanted to show you. I'm just looking at price action. My game plan is, if we take out 62.28, I'm going short. I'm not gonna go big. I'm gonna go one contract and then just test it from there. Or the other game plan is waiting for it to retrace. And if it could get all the way to 65.18 or retest at 66.6, another thing I want to tell you, every time you see in the market 66.666, it's very important. 666 is very important. ES made a low on 666. We just made a swing top at 666, 66.60. And let's see if we can retest that. If we fail up there, that gives me more confidence that crude oil has made a swing top right now. Price action just showing it very bearish. And like I said, in any market you see the 666 number somehow broke at $6.66, whatever, however you want to look at moving the decimal, that's very important. That's a hidden number that just a few understand that. I'm just going to leave it at that. But you that don't know, or if you know, and you see that number, keep heed, watch it, because that's important. That there's something about to happen. If it's going to be a swing top or it's going to be a swing low, but whatever it is, it's an extreme, and then things just kind of reverse. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully this video posts, and I'm going to see the quality of it. And if it's not good, then I'll just delete it. Watch crude. Something big is about to happen.